of Bothwell's prophecy came true, in part. For Darnley was mysteriously murdered, and some months after his death, the Queen and Bothwell were married. But their happiness was short-lived, for rumors again beset the throne. Rumors that Bothwell himself had murdered the king and set himself up in his place. Scotland was split in two, and the nobles arrayed themselves in battle against their sovereign. At a parley in Dunbar Castle, Murray, the Queen's half-brother, addresses the vanquished Earl of Bothwell.
We have little to gain, Lord Bothwell, by a conference with you. The battle is ours. The Queen is prisoner to us. But to spare ourselves further bloodshed, and spare you bloodshed, we grant this respite, and ask that you surrender without conditions.
No, I thank you. Moreover, Murray, if your tongue's to be foremost in this council, we'll stop now and argue the matter outside.
Be patient, my lords. We are here to make terms, as you are, Bothwell. The Queen and you have been defeated. We made war on you because you two were married, and because she planned to make you king.
You make war on us like the pack of lying hounds you are, by swearing in public and in court that we killed Darnley so that we might marry. You've won with that lie. May your mouths rot out with it. And now, what do you want? What do you ask us?
First, that you leave Scotland.
That's easily said. What else?
Why, next, that the Queen should delegate her powers to the Lords of the Council, those you see before you.
I see them.
And bind herself to act with our consent only.
No more?
No more.
Then here are my conditions. I will leave and trouble you no more, if you pledge your word that the Queen's to keep her throne and her power intact, without prejudice to her rights. But if you dare encroach 1 inch on her sovereignty, guard your gates, for I'll be at them.
Aye, you make your terms.
Aye, I make mine. Defeated, I still make mine, and you'll do well to heed them. I shall want leave also to see the Queen for a moment.
You know our answer.
Then look to yourselves.
Take his terms, my Murray.
Are we to fight a war and win and toss the spoils away?
Find some agreement, for I'm in haste. And if you say no to me, I've other plans.
I say, let him go and leave her the throne.
And if you do, this sword stays in a scabbard. And lucky for all of you. You give your pledge? Lord Maitland.
I give my pledge, Lord Bothwell, for all here present. We have not rebelled against the Queen and will not. If you are banished.
Then give me leave to speak alone with her.
With the Queen?
Aye, for a moment.
Thank God you're safe.
And you are safe, my Queen. Safe and set free, and may keep your kingdom.
At what price?
They've made a bargain with me. God knows whether they'll keep it, but I think they will, for Maitland gave his word, and he's been honest.
What bargain? You've sacrificed yourself for this. What have you offered?
Nothing to weigh against what you'll keep. I've given my earldom. That's a trifle to what we say.
Oh, you shall have it back and more to put with it.
No, I've accepted exile. I'm to leave the kingdom.
Well, then, I'm exiled, too. I'm your wife, and I love you, Bothwell.
The bargain's made. You may keep your crown without me, but not with me. Do you abdicate your throne? What's left?
Call in the men of your guards. Cut our way through and ride. They'll never hit us. We can rouse the North, ask help from France and England, return with an army they dare not meet.
You'd raise no army, Marie. You forget what a drag I am on you. The North is sullen as the South toward you and me. What's left, we must do apart.
What if we lost? At the worst, we'd have each other.
And do you vision the end of that? A woman who was a queen. A man who was the Earl, her husband, but fugitives, put to it to ask for food and lodging. Enemies on every road. They, weary, heartsick, turning at last on each other with reproaches. She saying, I was a queen, would be one now, but for you. And he, I have lost my earldom.
I betrayed you once and betrayed my love. But I learned by that. I swear, though it cost my kingdom, not again.
If you wish to thrive, break that oath. Betray me, betray your love. Give me up forever. For you know, as I know, we lose together. God knows what we'll ever win apart.
Nothing. Oh, Bothwell, the earth goes empty. What worse could happen than parting?
Can I stay? This once for the last, I can save you from yourself and me. There's something wills it. I go alone. This is your kingdom. Rule it.
You must not surrender. They'd serve you as they served Donley.
I'll not surrender. I'll see to my own banishment. Find my guard, force my way out, and go.
We must say goodbye.
Aye, girl. We've spent what time we had, and I know not when I'll see you. Let's have no pretense unworthy of us. It's likely we'll not meet again on this same star.
God help me and all women here in this world, and all men. And let all women and men drink deep while they can their happiness. It goes fast and never comes again.
Face these lords like a queen and rule like a queen. I'd help you if I could, but I'm no help. You must meet them now.
Yes, I'll meet them. Can you break your way through? They're watching you.
It's a chance. Huntley. Huntley. I'm here. We ride at once for Stirling. Be ready for a fight.
We're ready.
I must take my moment.
I know.
Goodbye, sweet. But if they wrong you, if you ever need me, look for me back.
Goodbye to our two worlds.
Our horses, Huntley, turn on the way, then. Waste no time.
Who's there? It's Bothwell. Bothwell, head him off. Unjaw them. Pistol him. Pistol him.
Well, brother?
The Earl of Bothwell. Is he gone?
He has.
You sent him off. That was your ruse.
Lord Bothwell will leave Scotland. That was what you wanted.
Lord Murray, he's escaped. Clean away.
Madam, collect what necessities you require. You will change your residence.
That is at my will, I think.
Do you think so?
You're to be lodged in Holyrood House for the time.
Time to be lodged. And your fate? You pledged your faith and word, all of you, to leave my power untouched. Leave me my throne if Bothwell and I were parted.
We'll keep it when Lord Bothwell surrendered to us.
Go out and take him. Go out and take him if you can. But for your queen, I warn you, never since there were kings and queens in Scotland has a liegeman laid hand on my line without regret.
What you need, gather it quickly.
This is betrayal at once of your word and sovereign.
We know that.
I need nothing.
Your Majesty?
I am a prisoner beaten. Come after me to Holyrood House. I may have my own room there, Lord Maitland.
Yes, madam.
You show great courtesy for a liar and traitor. You lied to us, a black and level lie. Blackest and craftiest. It was you we believed.
Aye, sister. It was that we counted on.
Aye, brother.
For station identification. This is the Columbia Broadcasting System. Mary of Scotland, starring Joan Crawford and Franchot with Judith Anderson. Escaping from her enemies in Scotland, Mary fled to England. Fled to certain doom at the hands of another enemy, Elizabeth. The jealous English queen was quick to seize her advantage. Mary was imprisoned in Carlisle Castle, there to await for help, which never came. In her room, the exiled sovereign turns from her barred window as the heavy door swings open.
I have seen but a poor likeness, and yet I believe this is Elizabeth.
I am Elizabeth. May we be alone?
Beaten.
Yes, Your Majesty.
I had hoped to see you. When last you wrote, you were not sure.
If I've come so doubtfully and with slow steps, it's not for lack of thinking of you. Rather because I've thought too long, perhaps, and carefully. Then at last it seemed, if I saw you near and we talked as sisters over these poor realms of ours, some light might break that we'd never see apart.
Can it be as I've hoped? Can it be that you've come to me as a friend, meaning me well?
Would you have me an enemy?
I have plenty to choose among as enemies. What I seek now is only my freedom, so that I may return and prove in open court and before my witnesses that I'm guiltless. You are the Queen of England, and I am held prisoner in England. Why am I held, and who is it holds me?
It was to my interest, child, to protect you. lest violence be offered to a princess and set a precedent.
You wish me here? You wish me in prison? Have we come to that?
It's safer and better for both our kingdoms if you remain my guest.
For how long?
Until the world is quieter